Hello and welcome back to Lip Gloss and Street Smarts. I hope you guys can hear me. I am in a restaurant right now trying to get that good Wi-Fi. But this video is going to be on a few things. Let me check my notes. Oh, this one is going to be about, first of all, Nick Gordon and his lawsuits, Christian Taylor, Drake and Meek, and a couple few other things. So first things first. As far as with why can I not remember the girl's damn name? Bobby Christina. Yeah, Bobby Christina, she went into a coma back in January when they found her face down in the tub due to an overdose. So now what they're saying is, they're gonna sue Nick Gordon because he has allegations and videos of abuse. And what they're saying on the news is they gave her a toxic, that he gave her a toxic dose or whatever she was taking of drugs. And they are saying that, it was allegations of abuse, verbal abuse, and he manipulated bank accounts. So now they're trying to sue Nick Gordon for 10 million motherfucking dollars. Nick Gordon ain't got not even a rack. I don't think Nick Gordon is the type of dude to have any kind of money at all. Uh, so I mean that's just ridiculous suits. I understand that they're hurt, and it's such a huge and tragic loss. But at the same time, like, that girl been dead. When they found her, she was gone. Like, even if she had survived, she wouldn't even have been the same person. Like, if that happened to me, and just thinking of how young she is, like she was only 23. So and just thinking, like, if I was 23 again, and something like that happened to me, and I wasn't able to pop back and be myself, I don't want to be back. I just knock me off and just let me go ahead, because I'm already gone. My soul ain't there. My soul ain't gonna come back. So I mean, you know so I just know that's just a lot of denial and hurt and pain and regret, and Bobby Brown's taking a double loss. So once again, my condolences out to their family. But the sad reality is that girl been dead, and at the end of the day, Nick didn't make her do those drugs. She was doing those drugs on her own. And so now if he had something to do with her, and they got video footage of him putting her face down in the tub, then so be it. But other than that, Nick didn't put them drugs. Nick didn't hold a gun to her head like they said on Friday. So at the end of the day, that overdose is on her, and it's so unfortunate and it's so sad, because my little sister is 23, and it would be so disheartening to see such a young life get cut short right when it's about to start, because you still don't even know yourself at 23. You're still getting to know yourself. You're still a little puppy. So that's that $10 million civil action. So, oh yeah, and his lawyers are saying it's slanderous, and I don't know what the fuck I wrote. Oh, meritless. My pen was running out of ink. I remember when I wrote those notes. Okay, so moving forward, we're gonna go into the death of Christian Taylor and how he got shot. Now, I saw the video. I wanted to wait a little while before I recorded this to see if anything else will pop up with these stories. So thus far, I mean, they showed the video footage of this boy, Christian Taylor, who was 19 when he got killed at the dealership, jumping on a car. So, listen, like, I don't fuck with police. I don't like the motherfuckers. I will never trust them. It's just that for me. Uh, but I gotta wonder what the fuck was he doing, jumping on the motherfucking cars, nigga. You just you was you know I don't know. You was in school. You was a football player. You was doing your thing, and then what? Saturday night you just want to jump on cars in parking lots? Like I don't get it. Now that doesn't give them any right or reason to murder him, because the rookie cop, the one who murdered him, which is on paid leave, he just got a vacation out the damn deal, um, shot him 4 times, and then the officer who was training him, which I don't understand why the nigga that was training him wouldn't say, hey, nigga, put your motherfucking gun down, nigga, whip out your taser or whatever, but he whipped out his taser, so you mean to tell me this fool got shot and taser too? Like, what the fuck kind of training are they giving these niggas? So anyway, not really much else has jumped off. Now, what has jumped off, which I'll go move right into, um, the anniversary of Mike Brown and how it's going down in Ferguson, and they're protesting again, and it's moving across the nation just like it did last year. And these one girls, they jumped in front of this senator, what's his face, Bernie something, and they jumped in front of him, and he's the dude that was saying that all lives matter. And I gotta agree, like, this is my point of view on it. This is my point of view. This kind of shit has been going on for a long time, and I have no doubt that he is standing with the right. But in this situation, on this anniversary, to and just remembering why it happened the first time, to just start off with all life matters and not really addressing the issue. I mean, you're getting off with on the wrong foot with the people. Yeah, all lives matter, true indeed, but nigga, we ain't talking about that other shit, nigga. We talking about black lives right now. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, no, I don't think they should be vandalizing other businesses, especially businesses in the community. But I do believe that if they wasn't ringing no bells, if they wasn't starting no shit, if they wasn't rioting, if they wasn't burning it down, if they wasn't standing out and protesting and starting that shit, then it would have been swept under the rug just like a whole lot of the other ones. So that's my stance on it. And when that shit first jumped off, I was glad they did that. And the only reason I couldn't make it out in March, we had family in town for the holidays, for Christmas. They had Anonymous held a rally in Lexington, and I couldn't make it. I just couldn't make it. And around Christmas, I just couldn't make it. So a lot of the big ones, I couldn't make it. But I made it to a Black Lives Matter protest a couple months ago, and that was cool. But yeah, I don't think that if they didn't start no shit, it wouldn't be no shit. And I'm glad they did. And so now it's going down again. And apparently these motherfuckers are shooting at the police. So we're going to see what happens. And whatever jumps off after that, I'll be right back to let you know. Moving forward. Drake and Meek Mills. Drake had did a performance. I forgot where. I need to take better notes. I'll get better at this, and I'll do better at editing too. But he did a performance somewhere major, and he had Meek Mill's memes in the back. You know how everybody's roasting that nigga on Instagram, and he had those shits rolling in the background, and he had a free Meek Mill t-shirt on, and I thought that shit was hilarious. So that's a little something that I thought I should share with y'all because I thought that was funny. I mean, my point of view on that is, you know, you don't start no shit, it won't be no shit, and that's all there is to it. And Meek, I think Meek needs to shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. Girls don't like no talking ass, gossiping ass niggas. That's very unattractive. You know, you can't be no crybaby ass nigga either. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna be this hard ass nigga but you crying and shit? You know, just keep it moving and be grateful for what you got. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand how, I don't know, it couldn't be my dude. It couldn't be my dude crying and shit and complaining. You take it for what it is. So and just like I assume, Drake shitting on that nigga. Like I just feel like they in two different leagues. And I personally, my personal beliefs, I don't fuck with Nicki. I like the old Nicki. I don't like this Nicki. It seems like Nicki's getting back into her real self after all that weirdo cartoon shit. But I feel like he's lucky to be with a woman on that level. And I think he needs to just sit back, shut the fuck up, stop crying and complaining, be a man about the shit, and keep it pushing and keep focused on the music. Otherwise, he just is looking like a punk, looking like a bitch, acting like a female, and that's gross. So, you know, that's my opinion on that. Excuse me if I sound monotone. I'm in this restaurant and I don't really want nobody in my business, you know? So if it's loud in the background, don't mind. And my voice carries anyway. Moving on. Dre, West Side. Dre, not only is the NWA movie coming out on Friday, which my brother and I will be there. He is dropping an album, Compton, and I will be all over that like white on rice. Oh my god, I hate how this tooth is longer than the other. Don't worry, in a couple years, nigga, I'ma buy me some new teeth. So, yeah, so, um, yo, so yeah, so he's dropping that, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see that motherfucking movie. We gonna be in there walking and shit. No, we ain't gonna be walking, but you know, it's gonna be a good time. We're gonna get some 40s, some blunts, nigga, and you know, and I'm gonna be all thugged out like I always do, and it's gonna be a good time. Oh shit, y'all can see my tracks. I don't care, nigga, because I don't wear weave for it to look natural. I wear weave to wear weave. I don't go for the natural look. I go for the very fake look. Hate it, I love it, bitch. So, yeah, and another thing I saw that caught my attention was the sex workers uh, alliance or group. I forgot what it's called, but they it's hashtag rights not rescue, and I really like that hashtag because I think that they get it fucked up when it comes to the criminalization of sex work. I think that they feel like when they find a woman who does sex work, they feel like they need to rescue her. But what they need, what really needs to be done, especially a consenting adult. You know what I'm saying? A consenting adult, a person who is willing to do sex work, you know, what they need is if a fuckhead comes to their door or they're walking the track or they're working in the club or whatever, and some, you know, little dick fuckhead, you know, treats her the wrong way or doesn't respect her boundaries, she needs to be able to have the right to call the police and then protect her and not just lock her up. You know, there's a lot of women out here who are getting raped and their cases aren't taken seriously just on the strength of what they do. You know, it doesn't matter if you're a hoe or if you are a regular bitch walking down the street with the same outfit on. Rape is fucking rape. If the bitch ain't opening her legs or if you ain't got the money to pay to fuck the bitch and you trying to take the pussy, nigga, that's still rape, irregardless of what she's doing. You know, it doesn't make a difference. So I really like the hashtag rights not rescue because, you know, it's really sad that women who are consenting adults, who are making the conscious decision to live that lifestyle, you know, aren't capable of getting the help that they need when they need it. So that's really a thing. So I will be diving more into that and bringing another video, and I will be speaking with, I think, my brother or either, you know, one of my partners. I'm gonna do it with somebody and we're gonna talk about that a little bit more, and maybe I could give you guys a couple personal stories that you would like. But other than that, that's a wrap for this video. And so after that, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do Basketball Wives and Love and Hip Hop. So with that said, if you can't change the people around you, change the motherfucking people around you. Deuce.